towards A. And the first time we're seeing them actually get a little bit aggressive. One towards Bell, one on Pipes. They're looking for this early pick now. Nats will be called upon.
But he's meant to be made for this, right? But they've read him so well.
Like a book. Like a book.
They bought the limited edition, the collector's edition. They got all the artwork and everything, mate. They've got it all. But this isn't enough. They now know everything. Oh, it's all been given away!
No way.
Team Secret! They have read every single secret the Gambit may think they have. Any card up the sleeve has been ripped down as now Defo and Chronicle like, wait, what? We were holding a default and now we're just getting wrapped in on as well. The book's being shut. This round's done for. I am taken aback by Team Secret right now.
It is, and the problem is that every round looks like a new set of obstacles for Gambit to overcome.
Yes.
This is the first time Borkum's been called upon on B main. When he goes huge, he slips underneath the drone there and was rewarded with 2 kills on Chronicle. 1 constellation, but dubstep again. Look at it, 4 survive. Look at the ultimates back on tube, but again, potentially it's a 5v2 here on A side.
Confirmation all they've really had is Chronicle and I guess Shados in that regard. Now with the ult invested, that does change the dynamic. They need to kind of invest in this, and that's maybe what they have! Oh, dubstep from up above! Rains hell upon Defo, and now the spike's been denied, at least for the plant. Dispenser plays back in, and they've come and found the pace they needed. Witz holds his nerve, and it's Chronicle. All down to you now. What have you got for us? Ooh! There's fire in Gambit, but Team Secret, they lead on the hop.
Which isn't a conversation I thought we'd be having, Lauren. I'm going to be honest.
First pick, and that's going to be Shados. Pretty much dealt with him. What a player to find.
Especially with the last few rounds he had on attack as well. Dispenser actually going to throw up the wall here. It's going to split Defo away. Ooh! Again, actually, Defo finds both here. Find a third. He's going to re-explore towards B main. Actually will find it.
Yeah, this man's on a mission, and if it ain't going to be Shados, it'll be him. Defo's still going to be doing what he can. He's got the boys by his side. Do they overdo this? No, not for now. It is just dubstep. Left in, what, a 1v3. Spike down, basically, in Narnia. He's going to have to find a wardrobe to just jump through or something at this point. And already the owl drone. Can he dip around it? Let's see if he can do some dodge. Yes, beautiful. Oh. There we go. It was a lovely attempt. And now there's a whole lot of players looking your way. Gambit strike back hard in the first round. However, Gambit look fired up. They're starting to find a little bit more to bring to the plate already, though. It's going to be Defo and Shados. Shados gets that first contact, going to confirm attendance. Defo catches dubstep, and this is going to be comfortable for them so far. Bear in mind, it's classics, and I think maybe a Sheriff and a Marshall is it. So nothing too much to worry about. Gambit, though, will be happy with this, as this should be time for them to just close that gap. Get back in the game, start feeling the game out. You don't have to rush it, but you do want to close that gap.
Absolutely, and these are the ones that ultimately want to make it comfortable. Not so comfortable, but there will only be one more, and Nats will fall, but 3 stand for Gambit.
Defo. Over peak, maybe a little bit too overzealous, but right now he is needed.
But again, though, the adjustment here, Redgar's here to kind of slow down these hits from Secret, but it's not going to do anything. though. Shados and Redgar fall immediately.
Michael, what are you doing? Oh, okay, he's doing that. Takes one and now slips away into the night. Tries to back away and not overstep. I got a little worried if he was on his own trying to make moves, but the spike's going down. Can't deny it. And now into the post plant 3v3.
Spencer here, have a little peek through, and actually will find it. Secret are just hitting everything right now. Therefore, on the way back in, we'll find Witz. 2v2 presented here.
Nats on the drop down, clears below, but not completely. Does find Dispenser, tries to find the next step, but Jesse playing to just deny this step out. Does spot at least one. Finds Defo now knows what's up. Again, get your gun out, Jesse. Here we go. It's 12 on the board. Team Secret tearing down Gambit. I'm ready. I'm all aboard the Team Secret train.
Nat's still alive, one away from the Viper's pit. Now, reactionary ultimate potential here if he can find this first kill.
30 seconds left.
See here if he's checked upon.
Welcome to my world.
Ult invested. Shados on top. Gets a fight, loses it. Dubstep gets him. We're down to 3. Spike goes in. First fight comes out, Nat's going to pick up the pace, going to pick up 2 bodies on the way as well, but loses his life. Red's now invested as well, coming out from Dispenser, going to get that Viper back on their feet, but now we do have a little bit of a scrappy battle, to say the least. Defo and Redgar, what can you do, though, to break those back lines, to get back into this one? That spike is ticking away as Redgar going to lean a little further forward. Does isolate Dispenser, forces the swing out of 1. Trade comes out, it's going to be down to just Jesse again, up against Defo, but the spike, the time is still so favorable here towards Secret. Time being bought, players being toyed with. Jesse, all he's got to do is play this correctly. Backs away, buys some time. He's breaking Defo's heart. He can't do anything about it. He knows it's done. Give it up, game 1, map 1. Team Secret off to an incredible start.
I'm at a loss here for words. Going to try and get ahead of the curve here, and we'll find a kill as well. Chronicle will fall.
However, Spike yet to be ferried across, still sitting towards main, needs to make its way through, but they haven't really gotten that pick on the way into sight, so this is still pretty rough around the edge of Dispenser, connecting out of nowhere. Nats gets beheaded, and now the Spike has made its way through. Flash comes in, Spike goes down, and Dispenser needs to be careful. 7 HP needs some backup now.
Jesse, yeah, got out of no man's land there. Defo and Redgar both find kills. Dubstep will respond with 2, though.
Man, gets pinched on, though, with Shados right there, and you had the window player as well. Tricky to work out from a 2v2 post plant, though. Chronicle still stands back towards the side. Gambit steady the nerves after a shaky map 1. That's 3 now in a row.
Of Gambit.
But this is the thing, I think that Team Secret have woken the beast, right? They've forced Gambit to maybe play some of these switch-ups, the pace changes that maybe they were looking to bring out later in the tournament, maybe feeling they could get through groups playing as expected, but that's not the case. They've had to bring out a higher level of planned approach, and Nat's looking sharp as ever. We do have just Sheriffs and some light armor, though, so again, this isn't the be-all and end-all. Twits, let's see what you can do with this. That's lovely. But that's about it. So 3 still stand, rifles kept over, and Gambit just striding through this. Okay, he's
Pulled back
on
by
it.
Dispenser here, but again, the condition here is Gambit getting to sight, because this Viper Spear makes it so difficult for Secret to fight back in.
Spike planted.
But Dispenser's holding decent sight control. That's huge. Finding Chronicle on the way out is massive, but 8 seconds. What do you do with it? Nat's still alive on the side, gets bought some time. Ult now invested. They know where Nats is. The spray comes through. They're trying to do everything they can. Lockdown's removed, and so is this safety net. Invests the utility, hoping to buy some time for himself a little bit of freedom. A 1v1, and he gets it. Utility towards the side, gonna burn away. There's nothing more to be done. Nats keeps his cool. Gets himself a Red Bull clutch. Through.
Another plant before 115.
Hey, look, if anything, other teams are going to be looking at this going...
Well, you say that. Again, how much is this now going to become the go-to standard for Gambit on Breeze?
Yep.
How much do you read into this?
Yeah, is this their whole new look? Is there something else? Jesse's still going to do some good work there towards Shados, but Shados just walked to wall, so I feel as though you can kind of tell the mentality is confidence aplenty for Gambit when you're 9-0 up. Let's see if there's any legs to this retake. Dubstep, a little bit better equipped, but Chronicle is spicy today, and it's looking easy work for Gambit this time. Double digits down the board, 10-0. It feels like here as Gambit give themselves the perfect half to play.
Yeah, actually, what's that piece on the pistol round towards B? At least that Snakebite invested towards backside, and you see already Shados pinged on the minimap now, but no entry found, and Defo's actually going to be the one to draw first blood. Let's see. Witch is going to force his way all the way through here. I don't think Shados is going to know this, but he still wins it.
And again, that door's getting shut in their face at the moment. 3 still standing. They haven't been able to really do much damage just yet. A little bit of play up middle, but Defo still... How is he winning these fights? It is just Jesse, and it's all on Jesse. In a 1v3, it's done. It is the cleanest run imaginable. 13-0.
I mean, again, the cliche call it, that's the way to bounce back, right? After Gambit struggled massively. Again, I think that's fair to say on map 1. Secret absolutely dictated the pace.
Yeah, it does look as though they're leaning back towards that A site now after holding that default for some time, showing presence across the map. But it seems though short is going to be the destination. Nat's going to be doing what Nats does best, but let's see if he's been read, and he has been. Jesse well positioned, prepared to receive. Does get at least the visual confirmation of that player so close by. Seekers did come through as well, just kind of chasing down the final player, so everyone from Secret is in the right place at the right time. Here is the Shados towards the shower, going to find Borkum, but now it's everyone else who's still alive. Jesse still stands and Dubstep still stands. Seekers on the other side now come through, going to try and isolate, but Jesse finds Chronicle off that spike. Now what more can be done in this though? That off on the way back in is going to be tricky on the retake.
Really looking towards Jesse to get something done here as he comes under pressure. Shados again stuck in this corner until that flash comes back on. Another couple of seconds on that, but Secret making the most of the time here.
That's lovely work from him, still bringing that up to bear, finding Redgar, now Shados. Flash is there, it's not ideal, that's going to be a halfway defuse. The swing, it's not enough, Jesse! The cornerstone so far for Secret in my eyes. Some of these big rounds he's clutched out on, he's kept them safe, and he's kept them now at even footing. Much information getting to this point. Spike can go down potentially. A tap on the spike draws out further utility, but look at the time, down to 20 seconds. And look at the players smothering from every side. A quick TP taken. That's going to be the spike towards the other side now. A couple of other players join in, and Shados tries to catch one of the heels. Oh my word, how's he alive? And the double dip comes back out from the Astra finding Shados. Redgar and Chronicle now put to work. Ult is online for Chronicle. What can you do with that though?
Okay, he's stuck on site, not really any possibility to
check
use it. Borkum. Actually, they're both fine kills. Chronicle finds another one.
No way, Redgar. Oh, Dispenser, well handled. Again, they are maintaining some of this composure in these pressure scenarios because that started to look dicey at the end then.
It does, and just to come back to that setup on A, I look towards the indication positives we saw from Icebox. Straight away here, different story for Secret.
Turns and flash, but does not turn away from the pressure mounting towards Long. He's got backup as well. Jesse's by his side. Defo goes down, and more start to pour forward, and Dubstep is doing it to him. And this is Team Secret looking strong right now, not overwhelmed this time. Keep in mind, even on Icebox, the pace change caught him off guard. These pace changes have been a little hit and miss. It did get at least dealt with in the prior one, but this one, they at least have a heftier buy behind it, but Dubstep's still finding success here. Shuts down Chronicle, so keeps that line safe. Showers is still under control, and look at them tucked in here. Gambit trying to find some bit of safety. Wit still wins out as well. Redgar now found down to 3. Defo, Nats, and Shados, what can you do with this one now? You're being surrounded all fronts. KJ ult has come in. So the eviction notice now posted. Nat's going to try and find his way out. Denies the ult. Swings it! Oh, Nat's out of nowhere! 3 huge kills. But it's still a 2v3. It ain't over yet. Wits, can you do it? He's found the first step of 2v2, but time is starting to play a factor in Nats. He's slowly working his way around. He's got another. Nats has done it all!
My God. What an insane round from Nats. That was a 3v5, Lauren. Secret looks so good in the first 15 seconds.
Just but they do get to at least navigate around that ult from Dubstep. Now they look towards that A side, but it is late in the day, and 25 seconds, it can leave room for mistakes and errors and things to go astray. Let's see if any of this can be caused, any mayhem made. Jesse's going to kick things off towards Redgar, but there's still 4 to find. It's not going to be easy, and you've still got this concise approach from Gambit, but it's getting down to the wire. 10 seconds now. Nat's still cooking, and Dubstep's made it here in time. Denies the spike plant, and now this is going to be a little bit problematic. 4 seconds. Dispenser just has to play the time here. If he can do it, it'd be perfect. He can't make it work. The Shados is there, and they keep themselves moving in the right direction.
Again, there's a chance with it being that late. We always talk about one kill can ultimately...
How much you can get out of this? It's going to be Jesse towards CT. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Gun barrels noted. Lovely shot from Jesse. Long presence now.
30 seconds left.
Found at this point, Jesse. Oh, more would have been perfect, but it's Dubstep to find it. Gets Defo, looks towards Long, can't get it. Shados on the trade out, and now into a 2v2. TP taken. Spike down left. Flash is going to connect. Oh, but it connects on both sides. Blinded. As Redgar now in the 1v2. And that spike is... Oh, my God, Redgar!
I'm too shocked for them.
Just when you think Secret, and again, they have no business making that round as...
Maybe he can work out where that crossfire is. He's got 1 flash to play with, but time's an element, and they're trying to buy it. And here we go, going to block off at least one side, try and flash through the other. They're on towards the side. Nats finds 1. He needs more. He knows where they reside. He knows where they're hiding from him. But it's the spike that's going to be the problem, and it's all down to 1. Maybe there's life for them yet. Spraying wildly. He's got Nats down, but now the 1v1. The defuse. Oh, he's kept control of it. That was getting right towards the end of things. That could have spun Gambit's way. They got past the 2, and the 3rd was just out of grip.
It's the one of the 2. Ultimately, that drops that wall and makes it doable for Borkum. 4 on the round. The Red Bull clutch. Get this second half kicked off, and again, Secret, honestly, it takes so long for them to find these kills that I think as soon as they take that TP, they've eaten up enough of the round. At that point, it's like, yeah, actually, we know the rotations come through. We have a wide open B site, and Secret punish. Again, even that situation in the TP there, Dubstep, he finds one. Dubstep actually finds the open here. Red Guard will fall. Nats will respond, though. And Secret got to be careful here.
Deploying drone.
Getting worked down. They're being just chipped away at. Dubstep. So I'm going to try and keep CT safe. Spots it. Just a pixel out of place is enough to keep the attention drawn. And Defo's found Dubstep. We're down to 2. Jesse still left loose. Position noted on towards the side. This is getting dangerous. Jesse trying to deal with that player coming through hookah, but it's going to be just down to 1. Borkum, can you do this? Can you keep your team safe? Switch out to the pistol. Is getting closed in on Defo, leaping forward. And Defo doing so much work in Gambit, making Secret work to even get on even footing, which they're not going to get now.
Again, it comes down to a scrappy engagement, but Borkum put in a position 1.
Nice.
Right, back into serious mode, obviously, after that tech pause. And this is what we missed. Defo opened up with 2. Chronicle, I think, going to swing on the back of this. Yeah, again, just cleaning them up. So, Secret now back on a purchase. And
you can see the information trying to be taken aback here. Still looking towards hookah as maybe that next layer to this one. So you feel as though Red Guard's going to get impatient, but it's Chronicle to get the first contact and makes light work of Wits. Dips back in. He's not getting much pressure from this. They're just kind of looking hesitant to take the fight. And he actually gets to back away scot-free. More damage being done as well. Oh, this is not looking as nice as I'd like. Rotations now en route. The second layer of that. Is there more to this? Is there something else to be seen here coming out from Secret? Because I hope so. Because as it stands, this is not looking good. This is light work for Gambit as it stands. If this is how it keeps going forward, Dubstep individually works forward. There's nothing to write home about. There's Dispenser.
10 seconds left.
He's on B site.
And again, similar
Experience on stages. Yes, we know that Secret individually do have experience on stages. They are, you know, one of the older teams out here. They have great deals of experience in prior games as well, but you're seeing them really put under the gun here, and a couple of these choices they're so desperate to try and make it work for their side. It might just be slipping through the fingertips. 12-6 now. As the Iron Giants of Gambit start striding through the matchup. This could be one more go at it. Could it be the upset? Or is it all just a fever dream at this point as Defo? He ain't subtle, he's going walkabouts.
And here we do get actually a more comfortable weaponry than I was expecting from Secret here, but you question the utility behind it.
I've got
I bet you Defo will find Borkum as well, so that's the smoke's removed here. They'll try and cut through the defense here of Gambit. Dubstep will actually find Chronicle. That makes it interesting now.
It does, but it does force Defo's hand, and for now it's looking pretty deadly. Going to try and get away from the KJ. Try and move himself around a little here. Red Guard's found Dispenser. This is now looking problematic. Good work comes on in as it's just Dubstep now left in a 1v3 with it all on his shoulders. And it's going to be an uphill battle. It's been shot in the back by Nats. Welcome to playing Gambit. It's 13 to close out here, and I've got to say it. Gambit remembering who they were at the end. These are the boys who wore the crown, who took down the rest of the world in Berlin and stood tall. But Secret, they pushed them.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, they put themselves on the map today.
They did.
Icebox performance is something to be talked about. I'd love to have the opportunity to hear more thoughts on that, but again, I